Good, excuse me. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Augie. Yoo-hoo. How you doing? You all right? Okay, so I need to do a few things before we can officially get started because I moved everything over from my D drive yesterday, and I forgot that a lot of my images for my overlays are were on my D drive. So I just need to very quickly move everything over. It's fine. It's just a case of me clicking on choose image and finding the correct, place for everything. But how you doing? Everything all right? You're okay-ish. Oh no. I'm sorry that you're not doing okay. Um or not doing fantastically. Hopefully it is Monday though, right? So hopefully you will everything will get better and you'll be fine as we go along. Okay, so let's see. That should take care of that. So if yep, there we go. There is I'm ready for the apple. That was the wrong accent, but it's perfectly fine. Okay, so there's that. Now I need this. Let's see. Just chatting large. You gotta love this, don't you? It's just like, where is everything? It's fine. Um, there we go. That one. All right, so that's good. Hi, Jeebs. And Augie, 105 stream streak. Ooh, over a century. Well done. Jeeves, it's your first day off since Christmas and you're not getting your hair pulled. Wow. Wait, weren't you originally supposed to go in for your hair, or is that coming up later? Also, let me fix my lighting situation here because it is a little bit dark this morning. It's fine. Jeebs, that was Friday. Ah, okay. How did it go? Other than painfully. All right, so let's see. That's fixed. That's fixed. I think I do need to fix that just a little bit. So that looks good. Okay, we've done that. So now I can go into my co-working screen and I can fix that. So my friends, if you are new here, welcome in. It is Monday. Everything's broken. It's typical. It's fine. So what do we do on this channel? That's a good question. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays is Sims 4 Work With Me live streams where we have 20 minutes of focus where we get our stuff done, and then 15 minutes of break time where we talk about how our days went, how our weekends went, how our lives are going in general, gaming news, and pretty much anything else that we can think of to talk about. It's loads of fun. And Augie's already doing the tasks. Write Ray description. Ooh, no. Still working on your book, Augie? Congratulations on doing that, by the way. Seriously awesome of you. The fact that you've taken the step to at least start writing the book is fantastic. You have made it farther than a lot of people. And Jeebs, hours of painful hair pulling, yeah. So today you're going to be rewarding yourself with mining. Awesome. Breaking space rocks. Just chilling and breaking space rocks. Sounds good to me, Jeebs. Sounds good to me. Have you ever played Shipbreaker? I think it's called Shipbreaker. It's where you basically, you literally, break apart ships. That's your job. My housemate was playing it last night. He hasn't played it in quite a while, and he felt like playing a game that didn't require a whole lot of thought because he was a little bit floofy-brained last night, so he just opened up that game, went back to it, and started, dismantling ships, as you do. Okay, so that's fixed. That's fixed. Let me go to our co-working screen, which of course is most likely broken. Let's open that up and let's bring up The Sims 4. Okay. Okay, not a lot is broken. There's a few broken things, but but we're doing okay. Um, the only thing that's broken is my chat frame. So I can fix that. I can 100% fix that. Let me see. Reveal source. Then chat 18 bits. Okay. And what is it? What is it? Chatbox.png. That would be that one. Let's open that. I know that y'all can just see a black screen. It's fine. You'll get used to me doing weird things. There we go. There we go. We fixed it. Hooray! Okay, I'm happy now. It didn't take that long to fix my broken images at all. Um, I will be changing all of my images, by the way. They are all going to get changed by June. We're gonna move from our nice spring flowers here and the spring fox to a more summery vibe. Looking forward to that. Okay, so brain, what am I thinking? I don't know. It's fine. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna finish drinking my coffee before we get into any more work. We do have a lot of gaming news, by the way, to get through. Paralyze have released their latest developer update. And there's a lot of Sims 4 stuff that we need to get through today as well. So, Augie has finished writing the raid description. Good job, Augie. Fantastic. Ah, there we go. So over the weekend, by the way, I had a good weekend. I had an actually really good weekend. Saturday was games with friends. We played lots of games and ate lots of snacks. And Sunday was I took Paul for a walk. So Paul and I walked nearly 10,000 steps. And then that was yesterday morning. Yesterday afternoon, I spent repotting a bunch of houseplants. So I've got all of my houseplants back here. My pineapple plant has been repotted. My purple velvet plant has been repotted. You can see it right there. That's the purple velvet plant. It's a lot smaller than it originally was because there were actually two plants in that pot. Um, so I broke the plants apart and put one back in the pot, and the other one I've put in water because it didn't have a lot of roots. So I'm hoping that I can force it to root so that I can pop it in another pot. I need to buy some more planters. I really do. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. Augie, you misspelled it, so you had to recreate it. Ah, I gotcha. It's fine. Okay. So, shall we? Because I also have a lot of work that we need to do this morning. Oh yeah, and yesterday evening after tea, I went outside and I pruned back everything in my front garden. So, um, everything that was climbing over the wall has been pruned back so that it's no longer obstructing people who want to walk along the footpath. And I nearly got run over by a car, as you do. You know, seriously, it was a car sped around the corner mounted the curb, and not just mounted the curb, they drove over the footpath where I was standing. Luckily, I heard the squeal of their brakes and I got out of the way before they mounted the footpath. While they were going around before they went around the second corner, because my the roads around me form an S shape, so they went down this road, turned the corner, and I heard the squeal of their brakes, and I got out of the way while they were driving along the straight before they mounted the footpath, and turned the other corner past my house. It was an Audi, um, with music blaring super loud, and they were just dicks. You know how it goes. But I survived unscathed, thankfully. I gave them a double finger, double winged bird. You know, as you do. So much fun. So much fun. All right. We will get into this, by the way. This thing right here. This bit. Um, there's a new event coming up in The Sims 4. We will get to that during one of our breaks today. Don't worry. There's a lot. There is seriously a lot. So we also have new stuff in the marketplace. Um, whether you want to buy anything from the marketplace or not is completely up to you. I still need to spend my moolah that that Sims Creator Network gave me, which I will do at some point. But there you go. Just also, I'm just going through this real quick. There's a huge bug fix drop. Sorry, Freudian slip there. There's a huge bug fix drop coming tomorrow. Again, I will get into what you need to do during the break, but basically, back up your mods, back up your saves, and get ready. Get ready for a huge update. They're adding a lot. They're adding a lot. And even they're like, remove your mods and custom content and back up your save files. So we will be going over that, don't worry. Right, but in the meantime, let us go into our Work With Me stream household. And let's get things started, shall we? Grab our Sims. And like I said, if you are new here, what we do is 20 minutes of focus time. I will mute my microphone, and I will get the music turned up so that you all can hear it. And we'll have 20 minutes of focus time where we get our work done or get stuff off of our to-do list done, and then we'll talk about simming news. Like I said, there is a lot to get through. The Sims team have dropped so much news. It's unbelievable. Okay, so let us choose a person to follow today. My voice is all over the place. Right, Augie was first, so let's find Augie's ghost sim and follow him to start off with. And I will catch up with you all in 20 minutes. Let's go.
tu pasado ya pasó. Tenlo presente que tu futuro voy a ser yo. Es que no vas a encontrar otra baby como yo, que te lo haga como te lo hago yo. Yo estoy para ti por si lo dudas. Yo no sé qué fue lo que me hiciste que me tienes loquita, me tienes chula. No sé si mañana se me va a pasar, se me va a pasar. Yo no sé qué vaya a pasar. Tengo la cabeza mala de pensar. ¿Qué va a pasar? Oh, no sé. ¿Qué voy a pasar? ¿Qué voy a pasar? Yo no sé. ¿Qué voy a pasar? ¿Qué voy a pasar?
지친 하루 끝 문득 들려온 너의 목소리 따뜻한 그 말 조용히 피어난 노란 봄 웃는 네 모습을 보면 괜히 심장이 빨라지고 너랑 걷는 이 길 위에 시간이 멈췄으면 해 눈빛 한 번이면 충분해 그 어떤 말보다 우린 깊게 이어져 지금 이 느낌 그대로 계속 바라볼래 조금만 더 이렇게 걷자 지금이 너무 좋아서 이젠 말해도 될 것 같아 널 향한 맘을 내가 먼저 다가가도 돼 그냥 옆에 있고 싶은 거야 I just wanna be close to you 그냥 이대로 자연스럽게 가끔 말 돌려도 한 번쯤은 웃어줘 괜히 애꿎은 두 번 만들었다 놨다 계속 붙어있고 싶다 바짝 넌 아무렇지 않은 척 그게 헷갈리게 만들어 눈빛 한 번이면 충분해 그 어떤 말보다 우린 깊게 이어져 지금 이 느낌 그대로 계속 바라볼래 조금만 더 이렇게 걷자 지금이 너무 좋아서
straight from the jump. Why'd we come this far to get this far? I should leave it alone, 'cause there's no proof of you staying. Your mind was made up a couple months ago. Oh no, no, you don't have much to say, yeah, that's clear now. But I won't keep on giving you grace while my heart's broken. But you take the time away to clear your head out. I don't got nothing to say. How could you let me get away still? Well, I still cry, I won't lie, but you'll never know if I'm fine. Am I alright? Well, you'll never know. You took this path on your own time without giving us a try. So we'll never know. Feel good, won't feel bad tonight. I feel good, won't feel bad tonight. I feel good, don't care where you're at tonight. I feel good, you wonder where I'm at tonight.
Yeah. Easy come and easy go. I'm just used to what I know. Maybe if I left you in the cold, I'm so sorry. I just need someone to vent to. Maybe if there was a problem, I would be here to fix all your issues. Yeah, talk to me nice. I just wanna play it right. I just want it bedside. Baby, come over tonight. I'ma show you what it's like. I'ma make it right. Yeah, talk to me nice. I just wanna play it right. I just want it bedside. Baby, come over tonight. I'ma show you what it's like. I'ma make it right. Make it right. Make it right. Make it right. Yeah. She got a thing for the brothers getting money, and my guys getting to it. She got a thing for moving too fast, and you know she get into it. Cause the money and the things, the money and the fame, the things I love, they all cause pain. I think too much and go insane. I know she needs someone to save her. Yeah, talk to me nice, I just wanna play it right, I just want it bedside. Baby, come over tonight, I'ma show you what it's like, I'ma make it right. Yeah, talk to me nice, I just wanna play it right, I just want it bedside. Baby, come over tonight, I'ma show you what it's like, I'ma make it right. Make it right, make it right, make it right. You know who to call when you need someone. Baby, I'ma call her when you know I'm one. Yeah, talk to me nice, I just wanna play it right, I just want it bedside. Baby, come over tonight, I'ma show you what it's like, I'ma make it right. Yeah, talk to me nice, I just wanna play it right, I just want it bedside. Baby, come over tonight, I'ma show you what it's like, I'ma make it right.
I think I need good chat therapy. Ooh, la, 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 la. Ooh, la, 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 la. Ooh, la, la, la. My little safe haven of conversation, where we make space and ease our frustrations. Continuation for days and days, and I can just say it, no explanation needed. We just understand what we mean, if only through pictures and memes. Years together run deep in the glow of our screens. It's a party inside. Sometimes you need solutions, and sometimes it's just a vibe. In good chat therapy. I think I need good chat therapy. Good chat therapy. Tell you all my secrets, it's safe to keep them. Sharing our dreams and the whys and reasons. Since our last conversation, my girl's been waiting. Any update on they're my salvation. When I wanna break down and crash out, they won't. That's what friendship's about. Failure or success, we're a circle of trust. Better send that text. It's a party inside. Sometimes you need solutions, and sometimes it's just a vibe. In good chat chance. The way you move it gets me grooving on the dance floor. You know I wish upon a well and I'ma take you to the moon. Cause I get lifted when you come around. I feel like Michael Jackson. You know it's in the way you move. You make me feel like Michael Jackson. You know it's in the way you move, way you move, way you move. You got me singing. You make me feel like Michael Jackson. You make me feel like Michael Jackson.
Little mama, you a PYT, dangerous. The way you call my EYE, shorty bad, made me wanna hit the rewind, see you run it back. I'm with you till I DIE, baby, you could be my dirty Diana. You know I'm the only one that you really a fan of. Tell them other boys beat it. You are not alone, I'll be there long as you need it. So undefeated, you know.
Kiss but never tell, oh I just wanna take a chance. The way you move it gets me grooving on the dance floor. You know I wish upon a well and I'ma take you to the
Yeah, so
moon.
baby, here's the deal. Me and you should chill, cause the way you make me feel, I feel like Michael Jackson.
You know it's in the way you move. You make me feel like Michael Jackson. You know it's in the way you move, way you move, way you move. You got me singing. You make me feel like Michael Jackson. You make me feel like Michael Jackson. And I will. She got that lucky 7, Michelin. Girl, you my taste of heaven. Adrenaline get me so high, cause I get lifted when you come around. I feel like Michael Jackson. You know it's in the way you move. You make me feel like Michael Jackson. You know it's in the way you move, way you move, way you move. You got me singing. You make me feel like Michael Jackson. You make me feel like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Ain't nowhere we could be if 2 or 3 don't agree. If you and me don't evolve, yeah. You and me don't evolve, yeah. Ain't no plans out of sight. Ain't no talk back or fight. If you and me ain't involved, yeah. You and me ain't involved, yeah. Yeah. How you gonna say that? Girl, I don't play that. I ain't gonna lay back. What you want, come my life? Yeah, you know, girl, we go way back, yeah. How you gonna say that I'm the one at fault when we both involved? Cause ain't nowhere we could be. If 2 or 3 don't agree. If you and me don't evolve, yeah. You and me don't evolve, yeah. Ain't no plans out of sight. Ain't no talk back or fight. If you and me ain't involved, yeah. You and me ain't involved, yeah, yeah. Steady switching plays, yeah. Steady switch. I've been in the dirt, yeah, dipping the hurt. Digging through baggage, feeling like merch. All of this drama ain't even worth.
All right, my friends, that is our first our first focus session done. I'm a little bit chilly, so I think on our next focus session, I might go and grab my Sims jacket, just so that the hairs of my arms will stop, sticking straight up. It is a chilly morning today, let me tell you. So, Augie, I am so sorry about your washing machine. I really hope that you're able to get that extended waist pipe kit soon. I know that you can find them pretty easy, like at B&Q or Wix. So if you have either of them close by, especially the B&Q, go, try there. They are really easy to find. So if that will save you a little bit of time to go and get one yourself, as opposed to, ordering one online. So, Excuse me. Also, really nice of your mom to offer to do a little bit of laundry for you if absolutely needed. I personally would take her up on that offer. If my mom was still around and offered to help me out if I needed that, yeah, I would 100% take her up on the offer. When our dishwasher, no, not dishwasher, washing machine. The last time our washing machine went down, we ended up taking not a lot, just like literally one load of laundry to my housemate's sisters just to do one load of the important things, um, undies and socks mostly, and we threw in one complete outfit per person as well. Um, and it really, really helped. So, anyway, let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sims 4 update that fixes over 150 mods, and they're also adding in a few free things to base game. They're adding in a baby floor jungle gym type thing, where you have the infant lie on it and there's toys above them. And you can use that to practice tummy time together. And as the baby gets older, you can have the infant advances. You can have the infant reach up and play with toys and stuff like that. So that's being added to the game. Base layers, which is basically long sleeve t-shirts and stuff like that, is being added into the game. As a start, I really hope that they continue to embellish on the new base layers, because what I've seen so far is really cool. And there's a few other things that they're adding that I can't quite remember off the top of my head. We did talk about it last week during our live streams, so go and if you haven't heard about the base game update, go check out last week's live streams. I believe it was Wednesday morning or afternoon, and go check that out. So, but the game is updating tomorrow, and before you update the game, there's a few things that you need to know. So, if you use custom content or mods for The Sims 4 before tomorrow's update, because it's going to be a big update and everything is going to break, including Create a Sim custom content. So you need to take your mods out, disable mods before the game updates tomorrow, and I would make a backup of your mods folder. And you also want to make a backup of all of your saves folders in The Sims 4 as well, before the game updates, just to be on the absolute safe side. And as soon as possible after the update, as mod creators and custom content creators fix their stuff, you'll need to update your mods as they're updated by the creators. Again, because mods are gonna break. This is a huge update. They're fixing a lot of bugs, and everything is gonna break. So just keep your mods updated, update them as soon as you can, back them up, and turn off your mods and custom content so that your saves don't explode in your face the first time you try to open them up. Because that happens a lot. It'll be fine though. So I'm gonna run down very quickly and go through the official checklist. This is the official checklist from that's over on the EA forums by the Sims devs and volunteers, and they have collated an entire forum post that you can go down and you can go, okay, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. So before you update the game, back up all your stuff. Everything from documents, electronic arts, Sims 4 saves, and documents, electronic arts, Sims 4 mods. Copy these, put them on a safe spot like your desktop. If you have a lot of mods or custom content, you might want to come up with a method of organizing them so that you can very quickly just go through the list of all of the mods that you've got and go through them one by one to see if they've been updated. The best way to do it is a simple spreadsheet with the name of your mods, their creator, and a column on whether they've been updated or not, and another column on whether you've downloaded their, the updates. So it's 1, 2, 3 or 4 columns is what you want on that spreadsheet, depending on your personal tastes. So after the game has been updated, you'll need to launch the game with no mods or custom content enabled. They will probably be disabled after the update, and this is completely normal. Then you'll want to hop into live mode before you enable your mods. Do not enable your mods yet. Just hop into live mode to check that the game is running as it should. If you see a lot of bugs when you load into the game, a lot of problems, a lot of things that are wrong, head over to the forums, let them know. They'll probably already know, but it's always good to, let them know of anything that's broken that they didn't catch. Then you need to exit the game without saving. So if, especially if you're uploading, or if you've jumped into a previously modded save, you don't want to save that game. So, and the reason why you don't want to save a previously modded save is because when you save it, the game will strip the modded content out. And that save will become corrupted and everything will break and you'll cry, and we don't want any of that, right? Right. So my suggestion would be to load up a brand new test save, just to be on the safe side, Then, after you've exited the game without saving, you'll want to clear your cache by deleting the local thumb cache.package in Documents, Electronic Arts, Sims 4. Then, you can re-enable your mods and custom content. So that would be under Game Options, Other, Enable Custom Content Mods, and Script Mods Allowed. Then restart your game. Once you've done that, you will need to start adding your mods back safely. So you start with the known, good, and updated versions of the mods that and custom content that you have. You'll grab fresh downloads from creators who have posted updates, add mods back in that creators have said are compatible with the new game version, and you also need to check what other mods those mods depend on and make sure that they've been updated or listed as safe as well. I think someone's just been abducted by aliens, but that's okay. So once you've done that, you'll add in your mods a few at a time. Don't add in 50 at once. I would suggest 5 to 10 mods tops at a time into the game. Launch the game, test to make sure the mods are indeed working. If they are, do not save. Exit back out of the game, add more mods or custom content in, test again, exit out of the game, rinse and repeat until you've got all of your mods and custom content back into the game that have been updated and vetted for compatibility. It's a long and arduous process, especially if you have thousands of mods, but this is the safest method of keeping your save safe. Now, while you're doing this, you want to prioritize gameplay and UI mods first, because these are the ones that are most likely to break after the game is updated. So verify that they're working properly first. UI mods, by the way, in case you didn't know, are mods that change the game layout. Basically, all of these buttons here. So anything that is not the game, but is the user interface, is a UI mod. So things like UI cheats, most of Twisted Nexie's mods, and all of that. So if something is broken in your game, once you've put as many mods back in as you can, then you need to move all of your mods out and start doing the 50-50 method. So you move all of your mods out, you add back in half of your mods, test your game, and make sure that half that you include mods that those mods depend on. So if it breaks, then you know that the bad file is in that half, so you remove half of that half and test again. Again, making sure that you're not splitting mods from ones that they depend on. If it's fine, then you swap those half, the first half with the second half, then you test and you repeat until you isolate the culprit. And then once you find the culprit, you can look for an update and remove it. Or look for an update and update the mod, or remove the mod until it has been updated. So there's some clues that the issue might be mod related. So if interactions won't complete, menus fail to open, sims get stuck. If menus are the wrong color or distorted and icons are jumbled, that's going to be a UI glitch. The previous one with interactions not completing, that might be a script or a gameplay bug. And if you have missing meshes, distorted clothing, faces, floating accessories, and so on, that points to a custom content or asset glitch. Always test on a fresh save to rule out save-specific issues. Turn off the mod list at startup if booting your game is slow. So if you don't know what that is, in your settings, there's a check that will show a list of mods that the game has found before you start, when you first start up the game. If booting the game slow, then you can uncheck that show at startup in the mods list screen. You can repair the game via your launcher if your core files seem off. So in EA app, you go to library, click on The Sims 4, manage and repair. If you're playing the game on Epic Games, go to library, click on The Sims 4, click the 3 dots next to The Sims 4, then manage, then verify. And you'll also want to do follow the steps that I just mentioned for the EA app after this, as Epic launches The Sims 4 through the EA app. And then if you're playing The Sims 4 via Steam, from your Steam library, right-click the game titles, go to Properties, Installed Files, and verify integrity of game files from there. If things still aren't working correctly, then you'll need to head over to the Sims forums, and they have an entire section in the forums dedicated to mods in The Sims 4, and let them know that you're having problems, and the volunteers there will help you. They'll do everything that they can to help you out. That is a lot to go through, and I'm glad that we finished it up. By the way, I will paste the... There we go. There is the forum in both chats on Twitch and YouTube. If you need that list, that is the forums list, or the forums link, sorry. You want to also, on that link, look at the 3 pinned posts by Luthien Rising. Those 3 posts contain an absolute ton of useful information and helpful tips. So, have fun. Right. I talked nonstop there for 15 minutes, but it's fine. We do need to start on our next focus session. So again, if you are new here, we do 20 minutes of a focus session where we get our work done and 15 minutes of break time, where today we're talking about life sims news, including Paralive's new development log. So much, so much. Iwoki! Yay! You've got a task. Good luck on your task, Iwoki. Let's get the next timer up, and I will catch up with you all in 20 minutes.
What a childish game to play. We'll never know how close we came. Letting us down hurts me more than you know. The pain is too much, don't wanna be here alone. It's breaking my heart, watching you go. I wanted to stop, though I already know it's the end of for you and me. Keep on saying the time will heal. Keep lying just to make me feel not lonely. It's the end of for you and me. Keep on saying the time will heal. Baby, baby, you're kidding me. I just want you to hold me. Things ain't the same, and there's nobody here to blame. Oh, yeah. Baby, tell me if I'm wrong. Did we play this game for far too long? Far too long. Letting us down hurts me more than you know. The pain is too much, don't wanna be here alone. It's breaking my heart, letting you go. I want you to stop, but I already know. Make me feel I'm not lonely, no. Don't want you to go, but I know it's the end. Hold me. Gotta go, baby, it's the end. Gotta go, baby, it's the end. Make me feel I'm not lonely. Just want you to hold me.
Didn't happen like that. It took me a minute to notice it. It was holding me back. It's time to move on to bigger things. Can't live in the past. Moving on to future me. I wonder who she will be. I can't help but think that there is something more to find, more to life than what I have right here, right now. Used to call it stable, now I call it stuck. Letting go, yeah, that's tough, but maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Oh, we
moving like
Said you needed space. Said you needed more time to think. So you went away. But you still would stay in my dream. Now you're back for more. Why you in my reality? My head closed the door. Even though my heart just won't leave. That was then, can't go back. Hurt so bad, had to block out the memory. If we try again, start from scratch. You wanna pick up where we left off, but you've been gone away. You've been gone away so long. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away so long. I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birthday. You still wear cologne the same, like it in the worst way. You've been gone away. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away. 50-11 days, 50-11 days, 50-11. I lost count of all of the weeks that you have your way. Wouldn't pick a fight when you'd leave. Now you're back for more. Did you find the healing you seek? Or did you realize that I'm everything that you need? That was then. Go back. Hurt so bad. Had to block out the memory. Yeah. Start from scratch. You wanna pick up where we left off, but you've been gone away. You've been gone away so long. You've been gone. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away so long. I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birthday. You still wear cologne the same, love it in the worst way. You've been gone away. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away. I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birthday, your favorite position. Do we still have chemistry? Since you've been gone away so long.
Stuck in the past watching videos of us. I have been trying to get rid of your stuff, but voices in my head are telling me to stop. It's all I have left, all I have of you. Thought I was more than a body to hold, baby. I wanted you, wanted us to be something more. I was so sure, let my guard down for you. Baby, why'd you have to love me like that? I gave you my heart, and you tore it apart. Don't know why you had to hurt me like that. Cause now I'm messed up, drinking non-stop, just trying to forget you and everything we said. But I can't seem to get these thoughts out of my head. Baby, why'd you have to love me like that? Love me like that. Oh, staying inside in my bed all day long, listening to sad songs and feeling so low, thinking about you and where we went wrong. 'Cause I wanna know why you let me go. Thought I was more than a body to hold, baby. I wanted you, wanted us to be something more. I was so sure, I let my guard down for you. Baby, why'd you have to love me like that? I gave you my heart, and you tore it apart. Don't know why you had to hurt me like that. Cause now I'm messed up, drinking non-stop, just trying to forget you and everything we said. But I can't seem to get these thoughts out of my head. Baby, why'd you have to love me like that? Love me like that. Oh, thought I was more than a body to hold, baby. I wanted you, wanted us to be something more. I was so sure, let my guard down for you. Baby, why'd you have to love me like that? I gave you my heart, and you tore it apart. Don't know why you had to hurt me like that. Cause now I'm messed up, drinking non-stop, just trying to forget you and everything we said. But I can't seem to get these thoughts out of my head. Baby, why'd you have to love me like that? Love me like that. Oh.
I can still remember the first time that we kissed. Always wanna feel like this, feeling light as a feather. I always wanna feel like this. It's another memory I don't wanna forget, and I don't wanna do what's wrong. I don't wanna forget. It's another memory I don't wanna forget, and I don't wanna do what's wrong. I don't wanna forget.
All right, my friends, we are back from our second focus session. Poor Shaz has died from old age. which means we have one remaining live sim in the household, who is Sean the Wolf. Let's go ahead real quick while since we've had a death. Let's check everyone's soul's journey. So Sean is just got the one blip. Shaz has none of her soul's journey. She's got a lot of unfinished business. It's okay, she'll get there. Cody has 2 and is making headway towards his 3rd. Rob Balbson has 2 blips done. We're waiting until we can get to this Dreams Fulfilled section, by the way. The Dreams Fulfilled allows us to rebirth our Sims. So that's what we're aiming for. Augie has got 1 done. Sorry, Optin's got 1 done. Oops. Augie's got 2 done. And Muir has almost 1 done. There we go. We're getting there. Pigletish! Hello, hello. How you doing, Annalie? You alright? Glad to see ya. Thank you so much for the slap there, Augie. Appreciate that. So, since we had a death, let's go ahead and let's take care of everyone's let's do something that will make people's unfinished business go ahead. So Shaz has the Master of Grudges. She needs to be okay, so she needs to have an enemy. There are no non-household Sims around, so we'll have to wait on that. Pigletish, Margaret MS is kicking your ass, but we move. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but love the positive attitude. I forgot my eye drops again. Thank you so much for the unintentional reminder, but thank you. I need to do my eye drops. They are what is hopefully keeping me from going blind. So I kind of need to take them. I'll do that during our next focus session. I will do that during our next focus session. So let's see. Cody wants to garden immaculate or reach gardening level 10. All right, then let's go ahead and have Cody do all the gardening. We can do that, right? That'll make Cody yeah, that'll help with Cody's soul's journey. Rob wants to reach logic level 10. All right. What is your logic right now? Logic is level 10. All right. So let's play with Fleur. There we go. We'll have him play chess with Fleur. Opting wants to knit. All right, Opting, you can knit. We can do that. I mean, you know, sure. Why not? Nope, not that. What is it? Which one is it? Help me, everyone. Where is it? I know it's activities and skills. What is the thing called? That is the knitting basket. Does anyone remember? Piglet. Oh wait, Ewoki. You two want to knit. Well, crochet, same thing, different tool. Yes. Where is that basket? I can never remember what it's called. Wait, I know. It's in Nifty Knitting. I know that much. It's Nifty Knitting Pack. I really need to fix this. It's fine. Nifty knitting. No, that's just a ball of yarn, Mirror. There it is. There it is. The beginner's yarn basket. That's what it is. All right, let's plop that down. We'll put that in Augie's inventory. And Augie, you are now going to start knitting. You can knit. Let's knit beanies for everyone. Why not, right? Why not indeed? Let's knit. Let's start with a black and white bear beanie. Okay, so that's opting. Sorry. Yeah, that's opting taken care of. Augie. Augie wants to reach comedy level 10. Okay. You can read comedy level, we'll get you going with comedy book. So you can read comedy level 1, and we'll get you up to comedy level 10 so that you can craft the perfect punchline. Sean wants to... No, you cannot become a parent, Sean. Sorry. But you can reach handiness level 10. Let's see. Handiness level 10. Ewoki. Yeah, basket is what it was, yeah. Handiness. Alright, so you are at handiness level 10 already. So all you have to do is craft a sculpture. I'm not sure how to do that. How do you craft a sculpture in The Sims 4? Is it the woodworking table? It might be the woodworking table. Yep, craft sculpture. That's the one. Yeah, exactly, Ewoki. Yeah, woodworking table. So let's have him do a large lumberjack sculpture. All right, and finally, Muir wants to reach level 10 papercraft skill. Okay. So let's craft... Why? Oh, I'm very uncomfortable. Okay. We need to take care of Muir's needs first. Let's do that. Let's do that. Then that. Then that. Then that. Well, actually, there we go. Okay. That'll help Muir a little bit. So now that everyone's ready, let's talk. I think we've got just enough time to talk about our next a very quick news reel. Working on my book still, by the way. So let's talk about Lady Bridgerton's Masquerade Ball Collection. Let's watch this video, shall we? This is the new kit that is coming out for The Sims 4. In collaboration with Netflix. We've got the Masquerade Ball Fashion Kit. And the Masquerade Ballroom Kit. I like those windows. Those windows are awesome. And the fence up there. This is, by the way, based off of Bridgerton. You know, the series. It would also go really well with the Royalty and Legacy pack. So we've got the Masquerade Ball login event, which is just a login event. There's no quests attached, unfortunately. I much prefer the events that have, actual gameplay attached to it. But these items do look really, really nice. You got the hallway table there, the clock, the desk or dressing table, books. There's a fan there. Some really, really nice things. A pin board with collectibles, and I have seen online a lot of people are like, I'm gonna use this as a bedboard because it does look like it would make a fantastic headboard, doesn't it? So we've got what looks like um a new fountain, table, chair, and it looks like possibly a new card game. That's probably a gaming table, and a new trait, which is heart on your sleeve. So there you go. Pigletish, when do these come out? You're so excited. May 14th, the Masquerade Ball Bundle Kit. The kits come out on the 14th of May, and the event starts. There's a bit more information here. So the limited time login event starts on the 12th of May, and then the kits come out on the 14th, 2 days later. And the fact that they've managed to get a collaboration, with Netflix is freaking awesome. Netflix and Shondaland, for Bridgerton, seriously, awesome collaboration. It must have taken the details the time that it must have taken them to get this collaboration done. I don't even want to know the logistics behind it. I really, really, it's just, yeah. So, by the way, I love the background of this. This purple background is so, so gorgeous. So it says, for the host most intent on distinction, the Masquerade Ball Bundle offers the complete experience, uniting the Sims 4 Lady Bridgerton's Masquerade Ball Fashion Kit and the Ballroom Kit, alongside 3 exclusive items inspired by moments from the ton. So the exclusive items is the gazebo, which is absolutely beautiful, the house piano, and a bassinet, the Bundle of Joy bassinet. Says that the bundle offer ends on the 14th of August, 2026. So they are giving us a good few, May, June, July. They're giving us 3 months to get the kit package if you want to get it, to get these 3 exclusive items. So that's quite a bit of time, actually. The fashion kit, a little bit more information about that. Tailcoats, gowns, accessories, from Sophie's Lady in Silver dress to Benedict's effortlessly styled look, Lady Bridgerton's opulent mask and tiara, and Queen Charlotte's striking celestial wig and gown. Seriously, awesome. If you've ever watched Bridgerton, you will probably recognize some of these assets. These are so gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. The Masquerade Ballroom Kit. Crystal chandeliers, florals, and a dance floor. Marble fireplaces, banquet tables. Seriously beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it says that from the 12th of May through the 7th of July, a multi-week login event will start, inviting players to return to discover a host of limited time rewards. They're giving 22 plus items spanning create a sim, build, buy items, and a new trait. It says the social calendar. May 12th marks the beginning of the festivities with the login event. May 19th, the game is afoot. Ton shall gather to revel in the latest trends. Then by the 26th of May, it's time to prepare for the evening as the season's finery comes fully into view. The 2nd of June is says host the event of the season, meet all the eligible of the ton, and make sure you wear your heart on your sleeve. And it says they also say that the login event, it ends on a specific date, but you have an extra 2 weeks after the second to you know get everything if you haven't gotten it all yet. Which is I like that they make it as easy to get the stuff as possible. So it looks like on week 1 we've got a mask, the keepsake board, a clock, and a fountain. Week 2 is, I think that might be, I'm not sure what that is. That might be like a dance card, is my guess. A table and gloves. In week 3, we've got books, a gown, boots, and the dressing table. And week 4 is this very dapper outfit. It looks like a pie recipe or a cake recipe of some sort. A fan, and the heart on sleeve trait. Seriously awesome. I'm not a huge kit fan, but I do love tie-ins like this. I don't know why, but I love seeing, when appropriate, like the SpongeBob SquarePants collaboration was totally just stupid. Let's be honest. It was stupid. And I will never use anything from those kit or from the SpongeBob SquarePants kits. But I like this. I like this event. These 2 kits look absolutely gorgeous. Perfect fit in with Royalty and Legacy pack as well. So, oh dear. But yeah, really looking forward to getting this. It should be fun. It should be fun. So, let's get rid of those. Jeeves, the Work With Your house has the Work With Me house has the aquarium in the gallery. Yes, it does. I did use that one. That is true. I like the aquarium. The aquarium from the SpongeBob kit is good. It's just most of the other stuff isn't. The aquarium looks good because it's an aquarium. But seriously, I mean, look at the stuff here in the SpongeBob kit. Where's Pax? Kit. Let me find it. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob's house kit. Here we go. So we got the SpongeBob house kit and the SpongeBob kids room kit. And I mean, come on. These are mostly horrible. I mean, like, it's just no. 100% no for the bed. This is just, again, no. The chair in a few of these swatches is okay. That's just a big no. The nightstand is okay. There are a couple of things that are nice. I do like the aquarium. But most of this stuff, these decals, no. Most of this stuff is just 100% no. The bubble vent doesn't even make bubbles, So it's like this lamp again. No, 99 or yeah, 95. Well, let's just say 95% of this stuff is just horrible, and I will never use it. A few things though. There are a couple things in here that are good, but it doesn't make the pack worth buying, in my opinion. Anyway, anyway, shall we? Shall we continue? We have another focus session that we need to get through. I need to continue working on my book. So, and our Sims here need to start their they need to get on their things. So let's do that. 20 minutes on the clock. And I will catch you all after our focus session. Let's go and get stuff done. Perfect timing.
Hey,
Hi. Thank you for tea.
you're welcome.
Can I hand you these things?
I don't know, can you? Ooh, you can.
Excuse me, please. You need trouble.
Okay.
I will give you a from bed if you want to hold on at home. Or you can wait for that question. Your choice.
It's not even a question.
Well,
It's not even a question. Of course I'm going to wait for her. What kind of demented question is that? So it's a dragon question. Okay. It's a pretty weird question.
Show me the car where you turn me on. The way you tell me you want me down.
That's good to drink.
yep.
You don't have to take it out of box,
Done
like
this
burning.
before.
Uh,
I won't catch you, don't know I'm spoiled. Cause you love to have them all quiet.
Okay.
Calling me sweet thing, telling me you need me. But I'm from a city that's high school. I give them this anymore, I go. Cause you a bad man, you she don't love money. She break hearts real fast like conman. Wanna swim down to the deep end. Wanna know all my secrets, honestly. Can you keep it real? Cause honestly, I can tell that you real fond of me. Baby, don't be shy. I can see it in your eyes. I've been running around. Too bad I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know it's strange how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know it's strange how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Take it, baby, baby, I ain't scared to take it. Oh, and maybe when I take it, oh, I feel it coming down too strong. Cause I want ya, and it's hard to resist cause I need ya. And it's hard, baby, yeah, cause I believe ya. Hold me tight, holding on tonight. Holding cover, get to you clean and proper. Way I move, I know we can love. Looking at me on your mind forever. Ever, thanks, baby. Turn it down, make it sweet and ready. Go slow, keep it nice and steady. Know that you've been keeping patience. Too bad I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know it's changing how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know it's changing how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Show me the car where you turn me
to get the job done.
Words ain't gon' like your pics. I rep the water bearer sign, but all the elements live rent free in my mind. Moody. 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 Oh, you big moody. I crave love and attention, but I keep everybody at a distance. If I build it, will y'all really come? Bought all these panties, but I really don't wear none. I like boys and I like girls, but I love my baby. Some may judge, but Emmanuel is still God within me. Yeah. I don't drink liquor, but it's something about a champagne toast. Still can't swim, but I sure could float. I rep the water bearer sign, but all the elements live rent free in my mind. Yeah. Moody. 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 You and me is like perfection. I've been loving our progression, but I gotta make a confession. No, lately I've been having questions. Oh, see, I've been missing your affection, and this kinda reminds me of the last one. Maybe it's time I learn my lesson. No, maybe step back from my protection. No, tell me, am I still your baby, or just holding on to memories and the way you used to make me crazy? Or did I do something wrong? Are we still going strong? you're stringing me along, then that's my cue. If I have to ask, then I probably already got my answer. But before I commit, relationship suicide. Tell me a little, reading in between the lines a little. Tell me if we lost the vibe a little. Let's go. Boy, that's my cue. We left it up in the air. I need you to make it clear for me. I need you to keep it real with me. I'm on your mind. I'm ready to pull up on you and show you I want you. Boy, you just do it for me. Even the homie said you suited for me, but now the energy got hazy, tell me, am I still your baby? Or just holding on to memories? And the way you used to make me crazy, I can't seem to shake it. I need you here with me naked. Oh text, maybe you didn't read. I know that liquor got you loose and things. You like the chance to get your hands on me. You got 10 minutes, babe, to do what I say. If you wanna taste, it's an emergency. Come here urgently. My room is vacant, please. I need you perfectly. Let me go ahead and set the mood. Need your eyes on me like they're glued. And I usually be keeping cool, but I'm trying to really see it through. No clock, but I'm ticking. Am I shook? Am I tripping? Play it off, cause I'm getting everything that I'm missing. You got 10 minutes, babe, to do what I say. If you wanna taste, it's an emergency. Come urgently. My room is vacant, please. I need you perfectly. I wanna.
I'm sorry, that's absolutely hilarious. That is so funny. That Cody hates to garden, dislikes gardening, but yet Unfinished Business says that he wants to reach gardening level 10 and bask in his gardening greatness. I mean, that is so funny. That is absolutely hilarious. And also, hello, Astana. Glad to see ya. Time to wake up. Is it coffee time? Is it coffee time? I just finished a mug of tea. So I'm sorry, but that is legitimately hilarious. Okay. So, news. Shall we go into our news? I think we should. Okay. So the next bit of news that we've got in The Sims 4 is the live stream recap. So if you didn't know, the Sims team had a live stream last week, and it lasted just under an hour, but they showed off quite a bit of information and details regarding the regarding tomorrow's update, basically. So the few things that they did talk about, it wasn't a huge deep dive. It wasn't extremely detailed. But they did show us the new assets that are being added into the game tomorrow, as well as a few. They talked about several of the fixes that players have been wanting and complaining about for a while. And let me do that so y'all can see what we're looking at here. We'll get rid of that as well. So the live stream was headed by Carlos and Morgan, with Alex on the microphone off cam. And they had pre-created a test family of the three of them, as well as an alien infant that the chat named Eggward. They did mention, I'm just going through this article real quick. They did mention that the primary focuses of tomorrow's update were updates to create a sim, to add base layers, infant bug fixes, autonomy changes, and tuning. So you can see in create a sim, the base layers were showcased. Oh, come on. And they just showed that you can add, of course, they show that you can add different things as base layers. So you've got sleeveless t-shirts as well as long sleeve t-shirts. That and the binder, the base game binder for FTM people, which is awesome. So yeah, that is now layerable, or will be layerable starting from tomorrow in the game. Really, really neat to see as well. And it just adds a little bit of extra layering so that, you know, things look a little bit better. The layering system, to be honest though, the layering system that they've put in is nowhere near as good as the Paralives layering system looks like it's going to be. So yeah, there's a lot of people going around on social media, as and I had it on my last YouTube video as well. People saying that, oh, the Sims team have only have put layering in to try to compete with Paralives. I can't say either way if that's the reason they put base layers in or not. But I do know that it is a feature that a lot of simmers have been asking for quite a while, and I am glad that they've added it in. I just hope that they add it in. They keep adding things to, and this isn't just here's a neat, cool feature, and then they drop it like they have done so many times in the past. That's the only thing that I'm really hoping. Hopefully they'll continue to build on this. So there's going to be 8 options for adult Sims in the base layer. That includes a turtleneck, a t-shirt, 2 tank tops, a binder, a sports bra, and the strapless bra. There's 4 options for kids, being 2 tank tops and 2 long sleeve shirts. Toddlers get 2 base layers, a long sleeve shirt, and a simple t-shirt. Unfortunately, infants don't get anything, as always. And the base layers function similar to how tights function in the game, but it's for the upper body. So it says, since jackets are just tops like other shirts already in the game, the base layers will go underneath the jackets, but tops cannot be combined or layered on top of each other, which, can we just say, sucks. But there you go. They also show through transparent clothing items that so that you get a pop of color underneath a transparent item. We've got the new infant playmat that's being added to base game, because up to now there hasn't been any playmat. There's no playmat in base game. It's only if you buy the infant, the toddler, wait, is it the parenthood pack? I think it's the parenthood pack or something. Or the growing together. That's the one. The growing together pack has this. But now you can get it base game, which is awesome. I do like seeing things that should have been in base game added to base game. So they fixed that little faux pas. And this has 9 total swatches, by the way, including a patchwork pattern, beveled shapes, and sheep. We all like sheep, right? I like sheep. So the developers did describe during their live stream the 5 largest community voted bug fixes that will be implemented tomorrow in tomorrow's update, which includes black photo fixes, infant interaction issues, no secret witness sentiment for engaged Sims witnessing woohoo, can't place item error for new and old saves, and Sims stuck with a scandal that has been fixed in new and old saves. In addition, Sims will now no longer autonomously get drinks of water, and they were doing that because there was a hidden thirst motive, which the team have now removed from the game. They're requesting feedback and would like to turn it back on in the future, but they felt it was best to turn it off now to avoid gameplay interruptions. If a sim was woken up by a loud noise like a radio or television, sims will now wake up and turn it off if they're tired, and then go back to bed, which is freaking awesome. Really, really nice to see that they've added that into the game. Sims will autonomously dance much less, even more after the March update lowered it as well. The Sims are now limited to dancing autonomously once per day, and Sims will no longer pass out due to energy failure if they've just gotten into bed. That was a bug that was happening, so Sims were like getting to bed very, very close, like just at the same moment that their energy meter ran out, and so they would get in bed, and then they would get out of bed, and then pass out from exhaustion. But they fixed that, so they should stay in bed and go to sleep, thankfully. There have been some gameplay changes, or there's going to be some gameplay changes regarding infant and caregiver, and they showed this off during the live stream as well. So this includes fixes to pick up, put down, the infants, which caused caregivers freezing, and this will hopefully now start, be a bit smoother and will play better. They showcased that things are fixed to allow adult Sims to have lives outside of caregiving. Milestones are now easier for infants and take less time to attain. Care interactions are moved to the front of the pie menu, making them easier to find when looking through the pie menu. Changing an infant's diaper is now a third of the time it used to take, and they showed this on stream as well. Feeding an infant also takes a third of the time it used to take. Bottles and diapers will now be autonomously cleaned up by Sims after caring for infants. Previously, you'd have dirty nappies and empty bottles just strewn on the floor. Now they're going to actually clean them up, which is fantastic. And it says that Sims will put infants on the ground way less than they used to, and preferring playmats, cribs, and so on. And they have said that in future updates, they hope to fix issues with autonomy surrounding food, drinking, and dining. Which is great. Absolutely love it. In the UI and the settings menus, they have added a few things. So you can now cancel the check infant interaction if it's the first in your Sims queue. There's more clear notifications for noises that are waking infants up, like from TVs, radios, and so on. Pie menus will no longer show the actions to bathe infants or change their nappies if they're sleeping. In the settings, they've added a disable caregiver autonomy for infants, which is great. However, this does mean that all infant care interactions must be manually done if you take that as true. And they have warned everyone during their live stream. They said, if you tick this box, then you have to take care, you have to have your Sims take care of the infants, because they won't do anything autonomously. Sims will continue to socially interact with the infant autonomously, but they will not feed, change, bathe, or carry, and so on. So you gotta be careful of that if you decide to disable the autonomy. Astana, you know how much sleep you got? Almost 8 hours. 8 hours is good. I typically only get about, I would say, 5 hours per night of uninterrupted sleep, because I constantly wake up throughout the night. But getting 8 hours is pretty good. It's not 8 hours for you is bad. You feel groggy. I take it you're one of those people that need like 10 to 12 hours sleep per day. I have to admit, I'm the same. I've just learned, I just kind of push through the tiredness because I don't sleep well. But at the same time, my body is like, no, you need at least 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep, preferably 10. But I very, very rarely ever get it. I might be able to sleep in like once a week, and sleep in until like 10 o'clock in the morning, but very, very rare that ever happens. So yeah, they've also changed, and they showed this off in the live stream. They've changed how backup saves um, now work. And it says that next to the delete button, the recover save button will now have more backups. Right now, before the update, you'll only find 5 backups, but save files will now have backups as old as 1 month in the past, which is pretty cool. So lots and lots of backup save files, which is awesome. I love seeing it. Love seeing it. Astana, your hair appointment was great. Your hair feels so nice now. You got 25 centimeters off. Wow. That is a lot of hair. I bet your head feels so much lighter now, doesn't it? That's when back when I had really long hair, and I got it all shaved off to short like it is now. The amount of weight, the lightness of my head was just amazing. Astana, 8 hours for you is bad, but 9 hours is perfect. You haven't slept in since you were like 12. Wow. Yeah, I need, like I said, if I'm lucky, I can sleep in 1 day a week. Usually I wake up, I go to bed around midnight. Well, I'd say about half 12 is when I go to sleep. Turn off the lights, go to sleep. My housemate goes to bed around 1 a.m. And if I'm asleep, I always get woken up when he comes upstairs. I'm kind of a light sleeper. Then I wake up, I would say probably twice, two, or at least 2, if not 3 times that I know of. I know I'm pretty sure I wake up a lot more, but it's one of those, wake up so I can roll over and immediately go back to sleep. Which I don't really count too much because it's literally like just 10 seconds, 10, 15 seconds. Just, I wake up, I roll over, and immediately, as soon as I roll over, I'm back asleep. So, but I would say I probably wake up 2 or 3 times during the night between 1 a.m. and 8 a.m. So that 7-hour frame, I wake up a good number of times. And those are when, it takes me like 2 or more minutes to go back to sleep after I wake up. That's me counting it as actually waking up. So, and invariably, I always wake up early in the morning, somewhere between 6, around 6 o'clock in the morning, needing the toilet. Always the way. Astana, the problem is we sleep in, you sleep for 10 hours, which is too much, and then you can't sleep normally in the evening. That makes sense, yeah. Because you don't feel tired around your normal bedtime if you have more sleep than what your body is used to. So, Astana, it was below your chest. Did I almost say 6'7"? Possibly, yeah. But yeah, so your hair was a little bit below your chest, and you got. So I'm guessing it's up to your chin now. That, yeah, that's about 25 centimeters ish, right? Uh oh, uh oh. Yeah, Rob can like affection. It's good. It's all good. Astana, have lunch now. Oh, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, thank you, Astana. I completely didn't notice the time. I'm like, I'm just gonna go for another hour, me. Thank you so much for the heads up there, Astana. I really appreciate that. Oh my god. What am I like? What am I like? All right, my friends. Thanks to Astana reminding me that I need to eat lunch. Let's go off. Let's have something to eat. A screen break, whatever you need. And I will catch you all. Thanks, Augie. I will catch you all in 1 hour and 45 minutes. Until then, stay safe, stay hydrated, stay wonderful. And I'll see you back here. 1 hour, 45 minutes. Don't forget. I'm gonna go for a walk and have lunch.